Hello my friends, hello you guys. Being a bit on the quiet side because I don't want to look like an idiot. It is Thursday, nothing too big, just setting up today. Kathy is gonna be proxying tomorrow and then you'll see me again on Saturday. This is a three-day event, 3-day con. First year NostalgiaCon is out here in California, so we'll see how it goes.
A few moments later.
Almost done with this setup. I just need my little clip containers. But we're almost done. And then I could go back to my actual job. Go back to work. Because I am taking my lunch break. This is considered my lunch break. You guys know this is my favorite part. Grid building.
And his name is John C.
Since this is also a slightly smaller setup, it is not an 8-foot. I'm trying to see how I can condense my 8-foot setup to a 6-foot. I think I'm finally all by myself so I could speak freely. I won't look like a crazy maniac talking to myself or something. But I'm building my little hair clip displays and I finished building my big ol' setup. Had to have some help putting up the display, but besides that, probably restock on any last minute things I'm gonna need because I'm gonna be driving myself for this convention. And yeah, that is it. That is all my recap. These wooden containers, these wooden things really come in clutch. They're easy to set up and they hold a lot of my items. Nice and easy. Easy to set up. Now I just need 2 more of these guys and we're good to go. I finished what I could. She just has to get here, set up some items, and then add the tags, and then we're good. She's good to go. Hopefully that shouldn't take her too long. I'm thinking around 10 to 15 minutes. But yes, I finished the displays. Now I'm running back home because I gotta get back to work. Back to work, Mr. Krabs. Good morning. Look at my makeup. It's June 6th, day of Pride. I'm repping my beautiful, colorful stickers. Actually, I didn't mean to. It just somehow happened. Sorry, there's a little speck here. Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to. I just love all the colors. I tried going with the brightest colors I got for my face, these stickers, but I don't have any bright colors and that's all I got, and I have like 100 of these, so I'm trying to use up as much as I can so I can buy new stickers. Speaking of face stickers, I was also trying to create my own, but I don't know any manufacturer that does actually like face stickers that are safe for your face. Normal stickers work just fine for me. I know it's not the same for all other skin types, but this is mine. This is my prototype. This is what I came up with. It's supposed to be like face stickers, little band-aids. And I came up with this color scheme, and I also did come up with blue and pink color scheme. Showing you both at the same time. Yeah, same deal. I kind of wanted to experiment and make some of these for your face. So far, people at conventions like it. I still haven't like officially launched it in my shop, even though it's been hanging around for like a month or so. And I've been actually just using it for myself, just using it on myself, trying to test out if like I break out, if there's any breakage, or if it makes your skin dry, just irritates the skin. But so far for me, it's worked fine. I think I'm gonna just sell it with caution. It's like literally just straight up stickers. I don't want to make it seem like it is specifically for your face. It's something fun that I like to do, something fun that I also like to wear. Use with caution. It is just a regular old sticker. I was actually trying to research if there's any manufacturer that does specific face stickers, but I have not found any so far. So comment if you guys know any. So enough of my face. Let's talk about this con. So, what is NostalgiaCon? NostalgiaCon started this year. This is their first official California location. I know it is usually held at the Houston Convention Center out in Texas. It is a fairly big con. I only heard of it through Ashley. And getting into Artist Alley, the Artist Alley price wasn't that bad. It was first come, first serve. You automatically pay your booth. You don't get to pick the corner. You don't get to pick your location. You just automatically just buy your booth. So, booths for these, I got myself an Artist Alley space. It was $225. It's very reasonable, but it is also a six foot by like 3 foot space. It is very cramped back here, but I mean it is a 225 spot, so it is what it is. You get what you get what you paid for. I had to size down a little bit of my booth. I have not experimented on making my 8-footer to a 6-footer since I've gotten so many keychains and so many new hair clips. I really had to play Tetris with this one. But yeah, it looks like it worked out. Everything looks dandy. Today it is day 2. It is Saturday. This is a 3-day con. Friday is from 1 to 7. Today is from 11 to 7. And then tomorrow it is, I think, 11 to 6. So hours are fairly reasonable. I get my sleep. No baggy eyes for this goober. But yeah, I am pretty well rested. I'm still out here grabbing my coffee. Always have to have a coffee on hand with me because I don't get that natural energy anymore. From what I heard, because my sister was proxying yesterday, she said we made back our booth, but the event was still very slow. I mean, it is a Friday, so I don't expect much from a weekday. Also, I did not see them market this event so much. I saw that the exhibit hall is kind of split, so it's not you don't get the full 2 halls, you just get half of it. And then it is on the same day as the volleyball event, apparently. I saw a lot of volleyball people right outside, and yeah, this is interesting. So since this is the very first convention they have out here, we have no idea what we're looking at. We have no idea what we're expecting, so this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna definitely wander around and see what is out there.
A few moments later.
You guys, it is freezing. I am cold. This is my check-in for end of the day. It is around 5 o'clock already, and my news for NostalgiaCon is this event is very voice actor and actor focused. You see a lot of people from Nickelodeon. You see a lot of people from Cartoon Network. Cast members like Drake and Josh. You got people from Ned's Declassifieds, School Survival's Guide. If you remember that show, if you know, you know. Yeah, they have some of those. They also have the cast from Avatar, The Last Airbender, and I have a couple miscellaneous shows as well, like Attack on Titan. They also have the voice actor of SpongeBob, some cast from Fairly Odd Parents, and many more. This convention is very actor focused, voice actor focused, so for everybody coming here, everybody's here for the special guests. And then all exhibitors, all Artist Alley, we are kind of secondaries. Even though we are secondary, we are located in the front. So right off the gate, right out of the doors, you see Artist Alley, you see the exhibitors. And then after attendees cross the Artist Alley, cross exhibitors, they finally get to the voice actor panels, they finally get to all the miscellaneous actor booths. They are all located in the back, as well as the main stage is also located towards the back of our hall. So yes, we have about an hour to go. I am cold. It is cold. When you feel the coldness, what do we say? That means there's not that many people walking around. The con's about to be dead, and I think people are just waiting for this after party. If you guys didn't see, the after party consists of both the voice actor for SpongeBob and Drake from Drake and Josh. They're gonna be up on stage and they're gonna be singing some of their hits, some of their awesome music. So we're gonna see how this after party is gonna pan out. We might get a preview if it's located in the same hall as we are, because I did see the concert was located all the way in the back. Maybe we're gonna take a peek. We shall see, depending on how much energy I got left. So yeah, I think I'll tune you guys later. I'll probably have more updates tomorrow, overall thoughts, and how this con is, because this is their very first time hitting up California, because they're usually based off in Houston, Texas, and this was literally their trial run. This con could potentially have some potential, but I feel like the marketing side, there wasn't much material there, so not a lot of people knew what to expect from this convention. So if they had a better marketing strategy, a better marketing team, I feel like this would have probably been somewhere, I don't know, maybe like LA Comic Con, because I feel like they have a lot of good celebrities here, but they just did not really reach out to vendors. They didn't really reach out to I didn't see any posts on Artist Alley or when to do applications. I didn't see any of that. So, because literally how I found out about this was through my friend Ashley, and Ashley just stumbled upon this convention just, I guess, through Instagram. But even though I did sign up, I did not see any advertising, any of that sort, like, come naturally towards me without me actually looking it up. Maybe I wasn't the demographic, even though we are goobers. The whole page is a goober, so I don't know how I didn't get some type of advertising from them. But yeah, we're calling it a day. I'll speak more tomorrow because it is Saturday. 3-day con. I missed yesterday. Here today. Tomorrow we're gonna get here early in the AMs. So here's to day 3. Good morning. It is day 3 of NostalgiaCon. We got here at around 9:30. We had to take the back lots. Only vendors are supposed to park back there. Usually we park to our right side, but for NostalgiaCon, since our hall is located on Hall A, we had to park on the left side. And the problem with that parking structure is it's on the second floor. I think all the convention staff take the bottom floor, so all vendors are on the second floor of the parking structure, and there is no elevator. There's just the main ramp, and that's gonna be some fun trying to figure out how to get back to our car, because the main exits are stairs. It is stair heavy on that parking lot. They have one huge ramp, just one, and it's the main one that we use with our cars. So I feel like that's gonna create some kind of chaos, trying to get in, trying to get out, all the cars trying to get in and out, all the vendors trying to lug their things. So that's gonna be some fun. Maybe we could lug our car downstairs if there's enough parking structure. I mean, enough parking space, since it is a very open lot. But I doubt it. There's gonna be chaos. Taking your car from point A to point B is no big deal. The problem is trying to see how chaotic it's gonna be later. If it's too chaotic, I think we're just gonna bite the bullet and climb up that hill. But if it's manageable, I think we're gonna just move our cars into the loading dock, because the Anaheim Convention Center does have a pretty big loading dock area. Everything is open, but depending on how good the crew is on navigating everybody, we'll see if it's a breeze. It could be a breeze, or it could be utterly chaos. We shall see. For this morning, we got ourselves some food. I got my gyro, I got my tiki pita, and then I got myself a kopi. I was actually surprised my coffee came with a little mini donut, a little nice bonus. But yeah, we're taking it chill, taking it easy. This convention today starts at 11 and it ends at 6. And since we got here so early, we had about an hour to spare. Currently it's 10:22, so we still got 30 minutes to spare. I think maybe VIP could be coming in soon. Surprisingly, this con, it's more actor heavy. There's like around 200 voice and actors out here, and then there's around 42, 50 of us vendors just gathered in the front. So the nice part about this is usually Artist Alley at all conventions is kind of hidden somewhere, but this one we are like front and center, so appreciate that. All the vendors right up front, and then all the attendees have to navigate themselves out of that cluster and into the back to where they see those voice actors. So the bad part about this con is they didn't really advertise it so well. I didn't really see advertising. I think I said that already earlier, but I feel like there could have been pretty serious potential on this. I feel like it could have maybe been comparable to LA Comic Con if they decided to actually do things right, market well, because they have a lot of actors, a lot of great voice actors out here, and I feel like it went over the radar towards a lot of people. Not a lot of people even knew about this convention. A lot of the attendees, I heard, didn't even know what to expect out of this convention, and a lot of them didn't even bring monies. It was just not marketed well, just because I feel like it is their first time out here in California, out here in the Anaheim Convention Center. Their following is pretty huge, so yeah, I feel like it was just all marketing. It's just the marketing bits. But besides that, if they get that right, if they get that all sorted out, all good to go, I think this would have been a pretty heavy hitter. I think our time is up for being out here. We had our nice little chill moment this weekend, high of 80, 85. It was pretty warm. I didn't even have to bring my sweater. Probably should have, because inside is very cold. If you feel cold inside a convention, that means there's not a lot of attendees. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna open up. Throughout my journey yesterday, I did bump into both Drake and Josh. I was trying to get some B-roll, get some footage for my YouTubes, and I didn't even realize I was walking right next to them. I kept hearing people go like, "Wow!" But I didn't even know why. What was it for? I thought they were just looking at the banners and just seeing that, oh, there's this voice actor. Oh, there's this voice actor. But I never thought they were walking right next to me. So that was a fun little thing. You see a lot of the actors just walking around. It kind of brings back the drag con vibes, where you see all the drag queens just walking around and like sometimes could take picture ops with them without even having to pay. Yeah, this is giving the same vibes. Very starstruck moments. I had my chance. It went by very fast. They're pretty fast walkers. They're speed walkers. Either that or I walk slow. But then again, I was taking B-roll. So there's that. So yeah, maybe I'll get to see more voice actors walking around today. That's if I also walk around. But yeah, there's a pretty big chance you get to bump into somebody, because there's a huge cast right out here at this convention. That's enough. That's enough of my 2 cents. I got my coffee and let's head back inside. Guess what, you guys? We are down to the last hour. Overall thoughts? NostalgiaCon, really, I think it would have been great. I did get a lot of people buying off my air fresheners, buying off my stickers, buying off all my SpongeBob merch. They really love that. They do like to hover for all the nostalgic things. If you have anything that's Cartoon Network, anything that's Nickelodeon, maybe Disney Channel. Alrighty, so like I was saying, very nostalgic. Much of those vibes. People love Pokemon here. This definitely could have had so much potential if the advertising was there. I think most of the advertising came from just the vendors and the actors shouting out the con and that they're gonna be here. But besides that, I haven't seen if the actual convention, the actual NostalgiaCon, did any sort of advertising. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys think otherwise, if you guys saw anything. For any of the locals, did you guys get any pop-ups, any ad pop-ups for this event? But yeah, so yeah, this event is giving off very much DragCon, where you, not exactly DragCon, but DragCon in the sense where you see all the voice actors, you just see everybody walking on the floor. Actors, all the voice actors, they're all walking around. You have the opportunity to bump into somebody, and yeah, I think that is very cool. It's a little interaction that you guys could easily get. I somehow managed to walk next to Drake and Josh without me knowing, so that was fun. I also saw Tom Kenny, my inspiration, our goober leader. He was also on the floor. You also got to see him just walking around. And yeah, it's a fun event. It's very fun seeing everybody just in their habitat, just walking around, doing whatever they want. I feel like this con could have had so much potential, but sadly, where was the advertisement? Will I do it again? I think it really depends on the advertising. I mean, even when applying for this convention, I applied literally last minute, I think 3 weeks before the con started. It's first come, first serve. You buy your booth right away. And surprisingly, there was a lot of booths still open. And even though there was still a lot of booths open, more people could have applied, but they never announced when their applications came out. They never announced the layout or anything. So literally, this was bare bone. This was very, very first trial. Their online following, they have a pretty huge following, so I'm thinking those are all from Texas, all their Texas fan base. I have not done that location, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot bigger than here, like a lot bigger. Besides that, will I do it again? Like I said, maybe, because this was their very, very, very first one, and it's for all conventions, for all cons, when it's their very first one, you really do not know what to expect. Even the convention itself, they don't know what to expect. We are the second thought of this event. All the actors, voice actors come first. They even had an authentication booth in front of us where you could get a certified authentication stamp that shows that your signatures are legit. I think personally attending, it would be lots of fun. You get so many, this is where you get all your signatures. This is where you get to meet everybody in one convention. You don't have to go too far because there is a ton of actors here. So attending wise, this will be so much fun. Vending wise, it's a different story. Majority of the day, kind of slow. I didn't bring too much for this event, just because one, it is new, and two, this is a 6-foot table, and three, we are limited on space. So unpacking should be very fast and very simple, straightforward. Maybe catch us at Anime Impulse OC, but if we're not gonna be there, next one after this should be, I think, LA Comic Con. Always fun to do. You'll get to see the Kind of Fit, Kind of Fat crew. I am wearing one of their t-shirts currently right now. I did not design this one, but if you catch any of their kawaii line, that is me. That is this goober designing those t-shirts. Use code goobers for 10% off. Follow on their website. You can also get 10% off on my website if you use code goobers. I think I covered all my bases. Just catch a quick montage of us packing and getting the heck out of here. Like and subscribe. Comment if you guys have any comments whatsoever. This was NostalgiaCon, and I'll see you guys on the next one.